Okay, so I just got this mystery package from Amazon. If you can see for scale, it's pretty big, and the top of the box was open, so it looks like they just kind of put some masking tape on there. But I'm going to go ahead and open it up and see what's inside here. Let's see. A lot of paper. What? Oh, it's a Danielle.
Mail order bride.
Up to date with Nate.
Hey guys, welcome back to Up to Date with Nate. It's been a while because I was on Christmas vacation, but I'm happy to be back and bringing you up to date. So let's get right to it. As you know, the year is now 2019, and today's episode is Season 2, Episode 19, so that's pretty cool. I had a lovely Christmas vacation. Danielle had to work at school up until the Friday before Christmas, which was, I believe, the 21st. Then on Saturday, the 22nd, we went to a wedding for Eric and Natalie. Congratulations to them. And then following that, on the 24th, we went to church that Sunday morning, and I helped with a special music there. And then we took off for Oregon for Christmas. So we went to my parents' house and had a lovely Christmas break. I played for the candlelight service on Christmas Eve. I played some Christmas hymns as well as did a special music. And then we had a Christmas dinner at my Uncle Tim and Aunt Debbie's, so that was lovely. And then Christmas morning, we woke up and opened presents. And then we went to a Christmas brunch at Uncle Tim and Aunt Debbie's. So they were gracious and hosted twice, which was nice. And then they also hosted us for New Year's brunch, but we're not there yet. Let's see, what did I get for Christmas? Danielle got me a DVD of The Iron Giant. I got lots and lots of socks. My mom and Kirsten got me Super Mario Party for the Nintendo Switch. I have it... And so we played that, I think, on the night of the 29th. It was Cassie and I and my dad and mom playing. And parents aren't very good at video games, but it was fun to teach them how to play Super Mario Party, and hopefully we'll get to do it with them again sometime. I think Cassie ended up winning, but mom had the most stars at the end of the regular rounds. But if you know Mario Party, you always have bonus stars at the end, so Cassie ended up getting, I think, both of those. On Christmas Day, after we had brunch at Uncle Tim and Aunt Debbie's, we took dinner up to Katie and Ben, who had just had their baby 1 week prior. So I got to meet my nephew and hold him a little bit on Christmas Day. That was really fun. Danielle and I also went up and helped Ben and Katie with some chores and took some pictures of the baby on that Friday. So that was good to meet my nephew. Then on the day after Christmas, Danielle and I went and visited her cousins and just kind of hung out that day, which was nice. And then my birthday was on December 30th. I am now 25 years old. As Kirsten kept on reminding me all day, you're a quarter of the century. Yes, I am. That's all I have to say about that. But my birthday was really nice. I led worship at my parents' church in Lafayette on that Sunday, and it was really nice to be able to do that again. Then we went to pizza in Yamhill, Oregon, at a new restaurant called Rooted, which used to be called Zippy's, but now it's called Rooted. It was pretty good. It was thin crust pizza though, so take that as you will. Then we went to a matinee movie of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and I highly recommend that movie. It was very well done. It was straight out of the comics and just really good overall. So if you get a chance to see that one, I highly recommend it. And then lastly, after the movie, we went home and played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with my best friend David and his brother Drew and Drew's girlfriend Anna. And that was a lot of fun. So I had a wonderful birthday. Thank you if you sent Facebook birthday wishes. I don't think I got a chance to look at all of those, but thank you for the wishes, and I should probably go back and like them all. And then Danielle and I came back to Idaho on New Year's Day. If you're going to be traveling on the road, New Year's Day is excellent because there was no one on the road in Portland at 10 a.m. So we had a really smooth drive. Highly recommend it. All right, so now finally we're up to the previous week. Last Wednesday I didn't get a chance to record an episode because I was doing something else, which I'll talk about in the Any Music update. Last weekend on Saturday we went up to Josh Friesen's cabin and had a miniature Eagle Song choir retreat. So we got to go up and look at the pretty snow in Cascade, and we went to a hot spring that night, which was fun. It was like an undeveloped hot spring, but they had like walls and pipes to let in the hot and cold water and keep it in. So that was pretty cool. Actually, it was pretty warm. And thank you to Josh for having us up to his cabin. It was a really good time. We came back from the cabin on Sunday and had a concert with Eagle Song, which was an Epiphany concert for the 12th day of Christmas. And that was pretty nice. We had kind of a small crowd and we did it in the NNU Little Theater. It was kind of nice because we had like fewer of us than like the full choir, and we had kind of a nice spread on the stage. So it felt more like a chamber concert than Eagle Song normally does. Usually we're a blasting choir, but this one was a nice little Christmas concert. And then finally, this week, starting actually last Sunday and going through, I believe, Sunday morning, is Awesome Games Done Quick. If you've never heard of that, that is a fundraiser for cancer research that goes all week long. It's a 24-hour Twitch stream of speedruns in gaming. I first heard about it about 2 years ago for the Awesome Games Done Quick, and they do 2 to 3 events a year. So like I said, this winter one is for cancer research, and then in the summer they also do one for Doctors Without Borders. So if you haven't heard of that before, please go ahead and take a look at Awesome Games Done Quick. It is going all week. Just Google it, or you can Google AGDQ and you should be able to find it, and consider supporting that good cause. Let's get over to our Any Music update. So for the Any Music update that I mentioned, last Wednesday we got in the studio with Kyle and Eddie, and we were able to get all 7 of the remaining scratch tracks done on guitar. So what that means is now I'm going to go in and record the rest of the scratch tracks for the vocals, and then we can start on final instruments for the whole rest of the album. So that's super nice, big step in progress. Finally, we have some semblance of every song recorded, so I think it's going to go smoothly from here. So I'll keep you updated on that. I'll also give you guys a few more sneak peeks as we get closer to the final versions of the songs, but just wanted to let you guys know that. And let's go to the question of the week. So this is the question of 3 weeks ago when I asked, what is your favorite Christmas treat? And the only comment I found was from my sister Cassie, who says Dad's Christmas fudge. So same answer as I had. This year Dad used a little more vanilla in his fudge, but it was still Dad's fudge, so it was real good. And probably ate too much of it. The other thing about Christmas vacation is whenever Danielle and I go over to Oregon, we always seem to gain like 4 or 5 pounds. So this week I've gone every day to the gym, and I'm trying to work off that holiday weight, but it's good. Oh, I didn't update you guys. I finished 2018 with 111 miles swam. So I exceeded my goal by about 11 miles, 11 and a half, give or take. This year, I am not setting a resolution as far as swimming goes, but I'm going to keep track of my yardage and my miles, and I'll give you guys updates as I hit mile markers on that. Speaking of which, that leads us into the question of the week, which is, do you have a New Year's resolution? So like I said, I didn't set a resolution as far as working out or swimming goes. My goal is to just continue the habit that I set in 2018 and keep swimming that way. What my actual resolution is I'm currently looking for a job. Danielle and I are on one income from her teaching salary, and my business hasn't quite taken off to the point where we can start to meet our goals. So I'm currently looking for extra work. If I can do it in music, that would be great, but kind of just want something so we can start saving up for our second resolution, which is to save up to put a down payment on a house. We've been in our apartment for about 2.5 years now, and we're getting ready to move on to something better. So please pray for me that I can find a job that we can save up and buy a house. I'd like to look toward buying a house in July, just need to save up some money for that. So pray for me that I'll find a job and that I can also make money with music. So what are your New Year's resolutions? If you're comfortable sharing them, please comment those below. And I have one more thing for you guys. Back in November, I did 5 weeknights of worship song streaming. As I'm coming into 2019, I don't think that's going to be a possibility, but I would like to start having a song of the week as well. So if you would please comment a worship song that you would like to hear in next week's episode or a following week, I will be sure to put all the songs requested on a document, and then we will have a song of the week as a new segment in Up to Date with Nate. So please comment a song, please comment your resolutions, and I look forward to hearing from you and interacting in next week's episode. That's all I have for today, so please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and stay steadfast. Have a great week, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that light off because I can see my shadow. So what are your New Year's resolutions? I can't say that word.